Hey campers, welcome to May.
Yeah, happy May. How's the weather going in El Dorado
Well,
Hills?
it is a little brisk. We got down to mid 40s last night. Here we are, May the 3rd, and it rained even yesterday, which was fabulous. Loving the rain and
Yeah,
loving a
rained
bit of
here as
those
well.
cool temps as well. Yeah, yeah, yeah. How about you? Warm? What like is it?
Yeah, it got cold the last few days. Nice a little bit of rain. I saw an Instagram reel about how some farmers, pasture farmers, are pretty happy about a little bit of rain because you need a little push to keep the grass to keep
Oh,
growing, or
yeah.
else it would die. And it was just started dying, so this rain in parts of California kept the grass green, so good for the pastures.
Yeah, that is it's a consideration.
Which probably helps the pollinators down the line too. I mean, the
Absolutely.
wildflowers keeps them up too. So.
Speaking of pollinators, you're going to Palo Alto on Friday. You want to tell us a bit about that?
That's correct. So this Friday, we have one of our master or soon to be master beekeepers, Jean-Philippe, which we actually did an interview of on one of our previous Buzz videos. He's working on his master capstone, and it's a very interesting project where he is studying Melipona, actually the
Stingless bees, right?
stingless bees
Yeah,
from Brazil. That's
yeah.
correct. But the Melipona bee is a different one, plebia. And he basically in Palo Alto in the late 1900s, there was a research project that had these native bees imported from South America, and they were released, and everybody thought they died out, but they survived. And Jean Philippe is doing this master capstone where he's mapping out and possibly creating an apiary for these stingless bees, which still exist fairly in in the Palo Alto region. So he's getting some um, local community members together to start this citizen science campaign to map out where these hives are and create that apiary. If you're interested in that, please reach out to us. It is this Friday from at 9 to 12. So that's,
Cool.
and if you're not in the area, be on the lookout for the video. Once the project is completed, you'll get to learn about these stingless bees. We'll publish that online along with the rest of the Master Beekeeper videos, which we have them and they'll be on the website pretty soon.
Thanks, Keon.
Yeah,
So what's unraveling for the month of May? What are we rolling out here?
yeah. So a few announcements. This past month, we have a new video library live on the website. And what is a video library? Video library is all of the recordings of the classes and the guest lectures we've had from the past year. And so these are accessible. The full video library is accessible for current camp candidates and also camp members. So just make sure to log in, and I'll show you how it looks like in a second. If you're not a current candidate, you still have access to a few videos, and you're also not a member. Just you don't need to log in. There's a few there, but log in if you want to see all of them. And how you get there is you go on the website, go under classes tab, you click on video library, and this list, give it a second to load. This list is very large. You can see here there's the core classes and then the guest lectures. You can choose which one you want, guest lectures, core classes, and also note on the right-hand side here, there's this toggle button that can take you to new pages. There's multiple pages available with
That's
all these
fabulous.
recordings.
Oh my gosh, you put a lot of work into that. Thank you for creating such an orderly video library. We really do appreciate it.
Yeah, my pleasure.
And not only are you going to Palo Alto on Friday, but were you not in San Francisco for some really cool event this past Saturday?
Yeah, that's right.
Pollinating the minds of young children about all things pollinator friendly.
And
Tell us a bit
adults,
about
yeah,
that.
both.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so KQED, which is a PBS syndicate for the Bay Area, had an open house at their HQ in the Mission District of San Francisco this last Saturday. And I had the privileged table there with Dr. Alina Nino, which is the camp director. And we had this educational table set up, and over thousands of people came through. It's a great HQ they have. very well-running programs, great people. KQED programming I've been listening to since I was a young child. I really enjoy it. Most of I'm guessing many CAMP members have heard of it if you're anywhere in the Bay Area, maybe even outside of the Bay Area. And Dr. Elena Nino also gave a talk there as well, which was great to hear. And KQED has this program called Deep Look. And Deep Look is basically short videos, close up of small animals and insects. And some of those videos were recorded with Elena years ago, Dr. Nino. And so there's videos of bees on their website, and they do videos of everything, small mollusks and all these
Wow.
other insects. So definitely check out them online. That was a great event. We got to meet a lot of beekeepers and also a lot of hopefully aspiring beekeepers as well after we talked to them, and the kids were great. So that was a great camp event that we were able to run. And also reminders for current candidates. As always, there's a preparation page available to you with all of the resources that we referenced, so the video library, the in the classes, if you want to take them online, live, are also linked there. Study guide, all the resources are linked there. And also remember that the live remote classes are free for apprentice, journey, and masters. And that's also linked to the preparation page under the candidates tab.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you. Ah, yes, the Honey Festival. That's an event coming up this Saturday. Please, if you're in the area, anywhere near Woodland, California, which is Northern California, we invite you to check it out. It is all things bees, pollinators, and of course, all things honey. We'll be at First and Main, basically. We'll have a few tables there doing some education, some outreach, and Jean-Philippe, from what I understand, is going to be driving up from Palo Alto. He'll have his small hive of stingless bees there. We will also have an observation hive. We'll have some microscopes set up. We'll also have a kids craft area, and there will be a speaker stage pretty close by. And there are several really great talks about pollinators, beekeeping, all things bees. So show up for that. California Honey Festival, Saturday, May the 6th from 10 until 4 in Woodland, California. And if you like doing crafts with kids, there's a spot for you at the craft table. We're still looking for a couple of volunteers. So
Sounds
yeah.
exciting. And is
Yeah.
there an after party? I remember you mentioning that.
Yeah. If you're down to do a bit of partying after the festival, join us at the Hive in Woodland from 5 to 9. There'll be some apps, some live music, and usually where there's live music and beekeepers, you'll always find some dancing. So should be fun. Yeah. Olive El Varroa we're doing as well on May the 6th, big day here in the camp, May the 6th. Our master beekeeper, also the South Coast Research and Extension Center lead, Karine Pouliquin, is going to be doing this class on Saturday from 10 to 12. It's online. So if you're a current candidate, know that you have access to this for free. Just need to go to the website and register.
And if you can't make it, the recording will be made available a few days after on the video library.
Yeah, with the pretty comprehensive notes page too. Yeah, and then we have another South Coast Research and Extension Center B team member, Art Ando, who loves all things pollinator and plants. He is a master gardener and brings his gardening acumen and his beekeeping expertise together, and he will be presenting a fabulous presentation on pollinator and plants. So join us, please, May the 13th. Also available on Zoom, also available to you, no charge, if you're a current candidate. Check out the registration link on the website. Queen rearing basics again. That will happen with Lauren Russert. She is a PhD candidate. It is an excellent remote learning opportunity for all things queen rearing and basic queen biology. So if you are currently enrolled in the journey level of this program, please make sure you register for this, because most of the theory in this class will be applicable to your exam.
Yeah, and it's quite the opportunity as well because most of the classes that we offer that are queen related are in person, but this is one of the only ones that is remote. So if
Yes,
you want to learn about bee queens, this is your remote. This is a great option for that.
absolutely. Yeah, and of course, Lauren will be back the following weekend for a very close-up and in-person experience on instrumental insemination. This is our inaugural II class, and you will have an opportunity to get behind a rig and see and experience firsthand everything to do with instrumental insemination. So that is also available for registration on the website as well. And I believe last I checked, there were 3 seats left. So if this is something that interests you, please register soon.
And the registration link can be found in the class schedule, which is linked in the description of this video.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And mhm.
yeah, tips.
Yeah, beekeeping tips. So a couple tips we have for you. It is swarming season, so be proactive. Split if you have to, and prevent swarms in that way. It's public health hazard. And also feed if you've installed packages. So you need to build up the strength, the bees. So if you've installed packages recently, make sure that they have adequate feed. And
Yeah.
what is the ratio for feed for the sugar water at this time of year that we would recommend, Wendy? Is it
Yeah,
1 to 1 or is
it's
it
usually
two?
1 to 1. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, for sure. And of course, you don't want to be feeding if there's a honey flow on, right? So you just play that one by ear based on your geography and forage. May natural forage be abundant for everyone at this point. That's my wish for everyone. Yeah, it's always better for the bees. Yeah, what's up in the satellite corner? Shout out to our satellites. I gotta say, yeah, tell us more, Kian.
Yeah. Here's a list of our current satellites, our partner organizations, which we work with closely to continue developing the curriculum in the camp, including the study guides. And these are our close partners that if you are in their local region, many of them have great programs that you should explore
Yeah,
to supplement your learning if you're a current candidate. And even if you're not a current candidate and you have different goals, you don't want to get a certification. This is still great organizations to connect with. And some of them do research as well. So if you're science-based or you want to learn the new research that's coming out, you probably want to check out Cyber, which is the Center for Integrated Bee Research at UC Riverside. We also do research out of the lab here with Dr. Nino, and there's a few others as well we want to explore. And these are all linked on our website under the About. And so go under About and click on Governing Structure, and then you'll be able to see each of these listed with who to contact if you want to learn more, and also a link to their website, which is a great way to learn more as well.
yeah.
And so if you have any feedback on these videos, you want to see something different, you want to see more of something, you want to see less of something, there's a feedback survey that is anonymous linked in the description. So please check that out and fill it out. We really appreciate your feedback. We always look through all the feedback and we've made many changes based on feedback. And with that,
Be
be
well.
well.